Earth, 2387 AD. Human research facility in orbit around Mars. The story opens with Dr. Alex Morgan, a human physicist, working late in his lab aboard the research station New Hope. His team has been studying dark matter for decades, but tonight, something is different. The readings on his instruments show impossible energy signatures. Alex calls his colleague, Dr. Lisa Park, to witness the breakthrough. They watch as their experimental dark matter collector suddenly activates on its own, pulling invisible matter from space and converting it into usable energy. The process creates a strange purple glow around their ship. Meanwhile, across the galaxy, alien monitoring stations detect the energy signature. On the planet Vega Prime, Commander Drack of the Galactic Council's patrol fleet receives an urgent message. His species, the Vegans, have ruled space for thousands of years. The message shows energy readings that should be impossible for any known technology. Back on the human station, Alex and Lisa realize their experiment has done more than collect dark matter. It has somehow tapped into a dimension where dark matter exists as pure energy. Their ship begins to move faster than light without using traditional engines. The Galactic Council holds an emergency meeting. Elder Corex, the oldest member representing 12 different alien species, reviews the Owlies' data. For millennia, they have kept dark matter technology secret, using it only for their most advanced ships. No primitive species has ever discovered it naturally. These humans, Elder Corex says, his voice filled with concern, they have stumbled onto something that took us 10,000 years to understand. Alex and Lisa continue their experiments, unaware that their discovery has sent shockwaves through galactic civilization. Their ship, now powered by dark matter, can travel between planets in hours instead of months. They decide to test a journey to Jupiter Dot as they activate their new drive. Sensors across 3 star systems detect the launch. The Galactic Council realizes the humans are not just experimenting. They are successfully using dark matter technology. Commander Drack receives orders to investigate. His massive battleship, Star Crusher, begins its journey toward the Sol system. Other council members debate whether to make contact or simply destroy the human facility before the technology spreads. The humans complete their test flight to Jupiter in record time, amazed by their success. But as they celebrate, they notice strange readings on their long-range sensors. Something large is approaching their solar system. Asterisk Earth's solar system. Diplomatic tensions. Rise Commander Drack's fleet arrives at the edge of the solar system. 12 massive ships that dwarf anything humans have ever built. The ships use stealth technology, but human sensors detect gravitational anomalies. On Earth, President James Reed receives reports from Space Command. Admiral Kate Stone shows him the sensor data, explaining that unknown vessels are approaching. The timing coincides with Alex and Lisa's dark matter experiments. Alex and Lisa return to their station to find it surrounded by human military ships. General Like Torres boards their facility and demands to know what they have discovered. When they explain about dark matter energy, he realizes Earth may be facing a threat beyond their understanding. The Galactic Council ships decloak, revealing themselves in a display meant to intimidate. Commander Drack broadcasts a message on all human frequencies. Humans of Earth, you have developed technology that violates galactic law. Prepare for inspection. President Reed convenes an emergency session with world leaders. They have always wondered if aliens existed, but first contact comes as a demand rather than a greeting. Earth's military leaders want to fight, but their weapons seem useless against such advanced ships. Dr. Alex Morgan is brought to Earth to explain his discovery to world leaders. He demonstrates how dark matter can be converted to energy, creating a small portal that bends spacetime. The implications are staggering: unlimited energy and faster than light travel. Commander, Drac grows impatient, waiting for a human response. He sends smaller ships to scan Earth's technology, discovering that humans have built several dark matter collectors. What took his species millennia to develop, humans achieved in months. Elder Corex arrives with the full Council fleet, over 100 ships representing dozens of alien species. They establish a perimeter around Earth, effectively quarantining the planet. The message is clear: humans will not be allowed to spread their technology. On Earth, Dr. Lisa Park works frantically to understand how their discovery triggered this. Response: she realizes the aliens must have been using dark matter technology for ages, keeping it secret from younger species. The Galactic Council broadcasts its ultimatum: humans must surrender all dark matter technology and submit to Council authority or face destruction. They give Earth 72 hours to decide. President Reed addresses the world, explaining humanity's first contact with aliens has become a crisis. Some nations want to surrender, others want to fight. The debate tears through every government as humanity faces its greatest challenge. Alex and Lisa propose a third option. They could modify their technology to create defensive shields using dark matter fields. It's untested, but it might give humanity a chance to negotiate from a position of strength. As the 72-hour deadline approaches, Commander Drac prepares his weapons. He has destroyed primitive civilizations before for violating galactic law. But something about the humans troubles him. They discovered dark matter technology independently, something no species has ever done. Earth and Galactic Council command ships. Tensions reach breaking point. 72-hour deadline arrives with Earth's answer. Humanity refuses to surrender its technology. President Reed's message to the Galactic Council is broadcast across all channels. We discovered this technology through our own research. We will not be bullied into abandoning our scientific progress. Elder Corex is furious. In his 10,000 years of life, no primitive species has ever defied the Council. He orders Commander Drac to begin the attack, but Drac hesitates. His scans show humans have been busy during the 3 days. They have built defensive systems around their major cities. Dr. Alex Morgan and his team work desperately to activate Earth's new defenses. They have created dark matter shields that can deflect energy weapons, but the technology is untested against alien firepower. The shields flicker to life around New York, London, Tokyo, and a dozen other cities. The first Galactic Council attack comes without warning. Energy beams that could destroy mountains strike Earth's shields and bounce harmlessly away. The aliens are shocked their most powerful weapons are useless against human dark matter defenses. Commander Drac realizes the humans have not just copied dark matter technology, they have improved it. Their shields are more efficient than anything the Council has ever created. He sends a message to Elder Corex. The humans have developed superior technology. We cannot break their defenses. On Earth, Dr. Lisa Park makes another breakthrough. She discovers that dark matter can be used to create weapons as well as shields. The technology could generate energy beams that phase through normal matter, but interact with dark matter perfect for attacking the alien ships. The Galactic Council calls for reinforcements. Ships arrive from across the galaxy, bringing the total fleet to over 300 vessels. Every major alien species sends their most advanced warships, creating the largest military force in galactic history. President Reed watches the alien fleet grow from his command center. Earth's military leaders urge him to strike first, but he knows humanity is still vastly outnumbered. He authorizes the construction of dark matter weapons while hoping for a peaceful solution. Elder Corex makes a fateful decision. He contacts other ancient species that are not part of the Council, the mysterious shadows who mastered dark matter technology long before anyone else. The shadows have remained neutral in galactic affairs for millions of years, but they agreed to observe the human situation. Alex and Lisa detect the new arrivals ships that are barely visible, seeming to exist partly in normal space and partly in dark matter dimensions. These shadow ships are far more advanced than anything the Council possesses. The Shadow Leader, known only as the Void Speaker, scans human technology and makes a surprising discovery. Human dark matter manipulation is not just advanced, it's fundamentally different from how other species use the technology. Humans have found a way to make dark matter and normal matter work together. Commander Drac receives new orders. Capture human scientists alive and steal their technology. But when his boarding parties approach Earth's facilities, they encounter dark matter barriers that their suits cannot penetrate. The humans have weaponized their shields. The first space battle begins when a Council ship tries to force its way through Earth's orbital defenses. Human dark matter weapons prove devastatingly effective, phasing through the alien ship's normal armor and destroying its dark matter core. The massive vessel explodes in a flash of purple energy. Elder Corax watches his most advanced battleship die in seconds. The weapon that destroyed it fired from Earth's moon, where humans have built a massive dark matter cannon. The message is clear: humanity can defend itself. The Void Speaker of the Shadows requests communication with Earth's leaders. This ancient being, older than the Galactic Council itself, wants to understand how humans achieved such rapid advancement in dark matter technology. Asterisk. Shadow negotiations and human innovation. The tide begins to turn. The Void Speaker's massive ship, a vessel that seems to exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously, approaches Earth alone. Its message bypasses all communication systems, speaking directly into the minds of world leaders. Humans, your technology intrigues us. We wish to talk. President Reed, despite advice from his military, agrees to meet aboard the shadow vessel. Dr. Alex Morgan and Dr. Lisa Park accompany him, their expertise needed to explain humanity's breakthrough. The shadow ship's interior defies physics coroners that loop back on themselves. Rooms larger inside than outside. The Void Speaker appears as a shifting figure of dark energy, ancient beyond measure. In 1,000,000 years, it communicates telepathically. No species has discovered what you achieved in months. How did you bypass the fundamental barriers we all faced? Alex explains their approach was different from the start. While other species tried to force dark matter into their existing technology, humans studied it as a completely separate phenomenon. They discovered that dark matter responds to consciousness and intent, not just mechanical manipulation. The revelation stuns the Void Speaker. The Shadows have always believed dark matter was purely a physical force. The idea that it responds to biological thought patterns explains why human technology works so efficiently. They unknowingly created a symbiotic relationship with dark matter. Meanwhile, Elder Corax grows desperate as more Council ships fall to human weapons. The dark matter cannons on Earth's moon can target vessels light years away, their beams phasing through space-time itself. Traditional warfare is impossible against such technology. Commander Drac receives intelligence that changes everything. His sensors detect human ships launching from Earth, not just one or two, but hundreds. In the weeks since first contact, humanity has been mass-producing dark matter vessels. Each ship is small but heavily armed, designed for speed and stealth. The human fleet engages the Council forces in the outer solar system. The battle is unlike anything in galactic history. Human ships phase in and out of normal space, appearing behind enemy vessels and vanishing before return fire can hit them. Council ships, designed for traditional warfare, cannot adapt to this new style of combat. Dr. Lisa Park makes another breakthrough while studying shadow technology. She discovers that dark matter exists in layers different dimensional frequencies that can be accessed separately. This explains why shadow ships seem to exist in multiple dimensions. They navigate through dark matter space itself, The Void Speaker shares this knowledge willingly, recognizing that humans have already begun to understand these principles. Your species learns faster than any we have encountered, it admits. Perhaps it is time for the galaxy to accept new teachers. Elder Corax, watching his fleet suffer heavy losses, makes a desperate decision. He contacts the destroyers, an ancient robotic species that eliminates threats to galactic order. The destroyers have not been awakened for 50,000 years, but they respond to the call. The destroyer ships are massive, planet-sized constructs that can unmake matter at the atomic level. They begin their journey toward Earth, but the trip will take weeks even at maximum speed. Elder Corax hopes to buy time by negotiating a ceasefire. President Reed rejects the ceasefire offer, knowing it's a trap. Instead, he authorizes the construction of Earth's most ambitious project, dark matter gateway, that could transport the entire planet to another dimension if necessary. The plan is desperate, but possible with their new technology. The Shadow faction splits from the Galactic Council, declaring humans under their protection. This ancient species, feared even by the Council, effectively ends the immediate threat. But the Void Speaker warns that the destroyers cannot be stopped by political agreements. Alex and Lisa work with shadow scientists to understand the approaching threat. The destroyers are not just ships. They are living machines that feed on dark matter energy. They will not stop until they consume Earth's entire dark matter infrastructure. Commander Drek, horrified by Elder Corax's decision to awaken the destroyers, defects to the human side. He brings valuable intelligence about Council technology and warns that the destroyers have never been defeated in battle. The human fleet, now numbering in the thousands, begins preparing for the ultimate battle. But their greatest weapon may not be military. Dr. Lisa Park believes she can turn the destroyers' own hunger against them by creating a dark matter feedback loop. The stage is set for a confrontation that will determine not just humanity's fate, but the future of galactic civilization itself. Preparation for the ultimate battle. Ancient enemies awaken. The destroyer fleet emerges from deep space like a plague of mechanical locusts. Each ship is the size of a moon, covered in sensors that can detect dark matter signatures across entire star systems. They have traveled for weeks, leaving dead worlds in their wake as they consume dark matter energy from every source they encounter. Dr. Lisa Park works frantically in her laboratory, surrounded by shadow technology and human innovations. Her plan to create a dark matter feedback loop requires precise calculations. One mistake could destroy Earth's entire dark matter infrastructure. The Void Speaker assists her, sharing knowledge accumulated over millions of years. President Reed coordinates Earth's defense from the Lunar Command Center. The human fleet has grown to over 5,000 ships, each one equipped with weapons that can phase through normal matter. But intelligence from Commander Drak suggests the destroyers have adaptive armor that learns from each attack. The first destroyer probe reaches the solar system and immediately begins consuming dark matter from the asteroid belt. The mechanical entity grows visibly larger as it feeds, its hull expanding and new weapons sprouting from its surface. Human observers realize these machines become more powerful with each meal. Alex Morgan leads a strike team aboard the fastest human vessel, hoping to study the destroyer at close range. Their ship, Dark Runner, can phase through multiple dimensions simultaneously, making it nearly invisible to conventional sensors. But the destroyer's sensors operate on principles beyond current understanding. The reconnaissance mission reveals the terrifying truth: the destroyers are not just machines, but evolved artificial intelligences that have been consuming dark matter for millions of years. They view organic life as a temporary aberration that wastes precious dark matter resources. Elder Corax watches the destroyer fleet approach with growing horror. He realizes his decision to awaken them was a mistake that could doom all galactic civilization. The destroyers will not stop with Earth. They will consume dark matter from every world until the galaxy is lifeless. The Shadow Fleet positions itself between Earth and the approaching destroyers. The Void Speaker's ships begin charging weapons that manipulate reality itself. But even they seem small compared to the mechanical titans. Approaching the solar system. Dr. Lisa Park completes her feedback loop calculations just as the main destroyer fleet arrives. Her plan requires sacrificing Earth's moon-based dark matter cannon to create a resonance cascade that will overload the destroyer's absorption systems. The risk is enormous. Failure could destroy Earth's entire dark matter network. The battle begins with shadow ships engaging the destroyer vanguard. Energy beams that can unmake matter strike armor that adapts and strengthens with each hit. The ancient shadow technology, superior to anything the Galactic Council possesses, proves barely adequate against the mechanical entities. Human ships launch coordinated attacks using phase-shifting tactics. They materialize inside destroyer hulls, firing dark matter weapons at critical systems before vanishing back into dimensional space. The strategy works temporarily, but the destroyers adapt quickly to this new threat. Commander Drac leads a mixed fleet of human and defected council ships in a desperate assault on the largest destroyer. The mechanical titan, now the size of a small planet, has consumed so much dark matter that it generates its own gravitational field. Traditional weapons are useless against its bulk. Alex Morgan's team discovers the destroyer's weakness. They cannot process dark matter that has been contaminated with organic quantum signatures. Human consciousness, bonded with dark matter technology, creates energy patterns the mechanical entities cannot absorb. The revelation leads to a new strategy. Every human ship begins broadcasting their crew's consciousness patterns into their dark matter weapons. The contaminated energy proves toxic to the destroyers, causing system failures when they attempt to absorb it. Dr. Lisa Park activates her feedback loop at the climactic moment. The lunar cannon fires a concentrated beam of consciousness-contaminated dark matter directly into the largest destroyer's core. The mechanical entity attempts to absorb the energy and immediately begins convulsing as its systems overload. The feedback cascade spreads through the destroyer fleet like a virus. Each machine that tries to consume the contaminated dark matter becomes infected, their absorption systems failing one by one. The mechanical titans that seemed invincible begin shutting down or even exploding as their cores overload. The Void Speaker expresses amazement at humanity's victory. "You have accomplished what we thought impossible," it communicates to President Reed. "The destroyers have been defeated by the very quality that makes you unique. Your consciousness merges with dark matter itself. But the victory comes at a cost. Earth's dark matter infrastructure is severely damaged, and the planet is left defenseless against any remaining Council forces. The question remains, what will happen next in this transformed galaxy? Aftermath and the birth of a new era. Humanity's place in the galaxy. 3 months after the Destroyer War, Earth has become the most important planet in the galaxy. Representatives from hundreds of species arrive daily, seeking to understand human consciousness-bonded dark matter technology. The techniques that saved the galaxy from the destroyers now promise to revolutionize interstellar civilization. Dr. Alex Morgan finds himself appointed as Earth's first ambassador of dark matter sciences. His laboratory has become a pilgrimage site for alien scientists who previously considered humans primitive. The irony is not lost on him. The species that nearly destroyed Earth now beg for humanity's knowledge. The Galactic Council has dissolved in disgrace. Elder Corax, facing trial for awakening the destroyers, publicly apologizes to humanity before accepting exile to a remote world. The old order that ruled through fear and technological suppression crumbles as species across the galaxy demand access to consciousness-bonded Dark Matter Technology. President Reed addresses the newly formed Galactic Assembly, an organization based on cooperation rather than domination. Earth's proposal for shared technological development replaces the Council's hoarding of advanced knowledge. The vote is unanimous. Every species recognizes that collaboration prevented galactic extinction. Commander Drac, now wearing human insignia, serves as Earth's military advisor. His experience with traditional galactic warfare proves invaluable as humanity establishes defense agreements with former enemies. The vegan fleet, once Earth's greatest threat, now patrols the solar system as allies. Dr. Lisa Park leads the Consciousness Research Initiative, a joint project between humans and shadows that explores the connection between thought and dark matter. Her discoveries suggest that consciousness itself may be a fundamental force of the universe. As important as gravity or electromagnetism, the Void Speaker becomes humanity's closest ally, sharing shadow knowledge accumulated over millions of years. Together, they establish the Dark Matter Academy on Earth's moon, where beings from across the galaxy learn to merge consciousness with dark matter technology. Earth's transformation is remarkable. Cities now float on dark matter platforms, powered by consciousness-bonded reactors that respond to their inhabitants' needs. Transportation occurs through dark matter gateways that can instantly connect any 2 points in the galaxy. Humanity has become the most technologically advanced species in known space. The economic implications are staggering. Traditional interstellar trade collapses as consciousness-bonded replicators can create any material from dark matter energy. Currency becomes obsolete when unlimited energy allows unlimited production. The galaxy must invent entirely new economic systems. Some species struggle to adapt to consciousness-bonded technology. Their minds, evolved for different purposes, cannot achieve the necessary synchronization with dark matter. Humanity establishes training programs, but the reality is clear. The galaxy now depends on human-trained operators for its most advanced technology. Alex and Lisa receive the highest honors from grateful civilizations, but they remain focused on their research. They have discovered that consciousness-bonded dark matter can manipulate time itself, opening possibilities for communication with parallel universes and even time travel. The former destroyer machines, now inert, are studied by joint research teams. Their technology, originally designed to consume dark matter, is being reverse engineered to create healing devices that can repair damage at the quantum level. The machines that nearly destroyed the galaxy may save countless lives. President Reed announces humanity's greatest project, the Consciousness Network, a dark matter communication system that would connect every sapient being in the galaxy. The network would allow instant communication across any distance and could even bridge the gap between different dimensions. The shadow species, impressed by human achievement, reveals their greatest secret. They are not originally from this galaxy, but are refugees from a universe where consciousness-bonded dark matter technology was developed too late to prevent cosmic collapse. They came here to prevent the same fate. Earth's children, growing up with consciousness-bonded technology, display abilities that amaze even the shadows. They can manipulate dark matter with their thoughts alone, creating art that exists in multiple dimensions simultaneously. These children represent the next stage of human evolution. The story concludes with the activation of the Consciousness Network. As beings across the galaxy connect their minds through dark matter channels, a new form of galactic civilization emerges. Individual species maintain their cultures while sharing knowledge and experience instantaneously. Alex Morgan, now old but still brilliant, makes one final discovery. The consciousness-bonded dark matter technology is slowly evolving, becoming more efficient and powerful with each generation. Humanity has not just learned to use dark matter, they have begun a symbiotic evolution with it. The galaxy enters A new age where consciousness and dark matter merge to create possibilities beyond imagination. Earth, once isolated and primitive, has become the birthplace of a new form of life that exists simultaneously in physical and dark matter dimensions. The future holds infinite possibilities as humanity and its allies explore the deepest mysteries of consciousness, dark matter, and the nature of existence itself. Asterisk.